It's a world where you belong, where you can dream aloud. Your heart will follow. Get up and sing along. The moment's here and now. Inside we all.
What's up, guys, girls, all around the world? Welcome back to our world. In case you guys are new here, I am Stacy.
And I am Freddie.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. I know it's been a while since we did an actual sit down video. A lot of things have been crazy for the past since March started, like we mentioned. We went to SeaWorld. But yeah, from the last 2 weeks, things have been crazy because we're preparing for the wedding in April. This week, actually, we're going to Vegas for our bachelorette party. And at the meanwhile, also juggling our business part, which that part is not yet ready. That's why we haven't put up that video. We're hoping very, very soon. But we just want to give you guys that little update. Why we haven't really been posting as much as we were, but we're gonna get back on it. It's just the wedding stuff has been a little crazy. Yeah. But we actually thought it would be nice to do how to live your life Hakuna Matata style. And it doesn't mean you have to live it by this way, but because we live our life Hakuna Matata, and lately we've been fighting a bit, and you know, even with let's say you're going through something at work or anything in your life that could be negative, we always like to think Hakuna Matata. And that's why we always say at the end of our videos that remember, no matter what life has thrown at you guys, remember Hakuna Matata. So, well, Hakuna Matata for us is, one, means no worries, which is hard because who doesn't worry in their life? But one thing that we've learned kind of technically since 2018 has started, we're very more serious about if we have problems, it's only going to be problems with
us.
Him. Yeah, you know, if it's my life, the only thing I should be worrying about technically is anything only regarding him. Not having to worry about all the other shit outside of your own personal life. And the first thing that we wanted to say, or that we 100% live by now, is
cutting off the ties.
Yes.
Regardless of who, what, when, and how.
Yeah, cutting out negative, technically people, because those are the only things we technically interact with now. And that means and I'm not just saying off the first bat, just cut them out. Because, I mean, I like to kind of always advocate communication. I know sometimes though, it's hard because in the moment, depending on where I'm at, I don't communicate just because we call it put it on extinction, where I'm either trying to get my shit together first, or you know what, I'm not reinforcing any type of behavior, whether it's cussing or just retardedness. And in that sense, I don't communicate right away, you know. But after that, after everything's either the person's temper has gone down or my own too, because I am human, then we communicate. But when we refer to cutting people out, is me, I kind of like to for example, I live on a 3 strikes you're out type of mentality, where the first time okay, we talked it out. Second time, second strike, okay. Third strike, that's it. Sometimes you know, we're all human. We're all human. And there's always a 4th time, but usually at the 4th time we're done. That's it. goodbye. Meaning
hasta la vista, baby.
Anything regarding that
This is
person.
bye, Felicia.
That is it. And a lot of the things too, when we make these choices, it's not just me that makes these choices. It's not just him. We come together and we really talk about it, because we're very equal in our relationship. And sometimes if I'm feeling too much of a certain way, I like to refer back to like, babe, like what do you think? Or do you think I'm overly like upset? Or you know, like I get his advice a lot of the times, but we always talk about it first before we make these decisions. But a lot of the times we do agree on like, okay, no, that's it. The main point is cutting out negative people, either if they're negative about you, your dreams, or like if you just notice that, man, like
they're not supporting you.
Yeah, in your dreams. And second one is not giving up.
A chihuahua behind you.
Yes. About negative stuff, technically.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. I know what Freddie's about to say is that like he doesn't care about people, but he does.
I do.
What he means more,
more negative vibes. Like, let's, for example, you know, where you go to some place, some party or some family gathering or some friends, and you know, all they gotta say is, oh, well, why you got this on, why you got that on, or why you know, or why they're always criticizing you, as in like, oh, why are you dressing like that, you know,
or why are you going here all the time, or like, you know, just stuff like that, where we've learned like we just don't care about. Like, one thing that I learned too is just having like being like Superman, where someone comes at you with some negative shit and it just freaking flicks off of you and you're like, what? Where you just honestly, some people like to say they don't care but they still react. It's like, no, you still care because you're reacting.
The way I see it is everybody cares, because if they didn't care, they won't have anything to say.
Yeah, the moment when you really don't give a flying F is when like you just don't even care, but like it doesn't even have any effect on your mood, or like, okay, you know. And I get it, some people, it takes time, you know, because some people, like, they could be younger, and I get it, when you're younger, ooh, man, a lot of things hit more. And I know certain people are more triggers, but yeah, learning just to have, yeah, I don't even care no more, you know. Like with me, if I meet a complete stranger and they like have the need to like tell me something about my values or who I am as a person, like, okay, you don't even know me, you know. And that kind of ties back into the first one, because you shouldn't even have to be around people like that, you know. Yeah, and of course you're gonna care about the positive things people have to say. Obviously you're gonna be able to tell if someone's being sarcastic and full of, like, yeah. Yeah. And the third one is lovely.
You gotta live life for yourself. Think about it like this. Easier said than done. But as always, you only have one life. So if you were to know you were gonna die tomorrow, what would you be doing today? You know? Like, if you want to be a soccer player, basketball, football, cheerleader, makeup artist, you know, boxer, whatever you want to do with your life, tattoo artist, or a dog sitter, or whatever, you know, or dog pooper, scooper, whatever. You know, if that's what you want to do, but for the rest of your life, by all means, if that's gonna make you happy, go for it. Like, that's, at the end of the day, you yourself are gonna make you happy. don't get me wrong, like, yeah, of course, you know, I make her happy, she makes me happy, I make her mad, she makes me mad, you know. Easier, you know, easy. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to me and her individually. Because if she's genuinely happy, she's gonna show it, she's gonna reflect it. And like, if you're not living your life for yourself, if you're just living for, oh, you know, I'm just gonna live my life for, you know,
this person because they told me I had to be like this, and you know, that's one thing that kind of, it was a switch for us once when 2018 happened, where like technically ever since we were first dating, yeah, we talked about like, I don't like to say dreams because I like to say I turn my dreams into reality, or at least I strive for that success. But you know, when you just plan like, yeah, in the future, in 5 years, I at least want to do this, or yeah, after school I want to graduate, I mean, travel. It's usually one thing to just like say it and feel it rather than, damn, like, damn, you know, like, what can we really do to like make it happen? And that's when, once when the new year started, we were like, you know what, like, damn, we weren't like feeling happy with just like settling with what society thinks we should do or what everyone should do, you know what I mean? And you know, like, it came to a point where like, you know what, we're not even gonna tell anyone, we're just gonna do it. Why are we gonna tell people? Yeah, we're gonna maybe ask for like, oh, what do you think? But also we gotta be open to that negative like that negative stuff, and that's something we don't want, because at the end of the day, we're gonna make the decision and it's gonna bug us. Like, you know what? Like, forget it. What if we really try? Some people just, they'll come at it, like, if they were to come at us negative, they're like, well, you know, you have a mortgage now, and then this doesn't work out, now you have to think about this and this and this. Worrying. You know? But we feel like, personally, they've never really attempted or really risked
pursuing a dream,
trying it, you know. Yeah. Or maybe they did and they didn't care to tell us that part.
Yeah, that's it.
But
you gotta think about it too, like, if you are able to, it doesn't matter how old you are, trust me. A good example is the KFC guy. He doesn't run it no more, but that dude was like 50 something years old when he opened up the KFC, you know, or somewhat older, you know, or younger, more or less, but he was old, and he, you know, he's already a millionaire, you know. You know, like, it's never too late to do whatever you want to do, but you gotta make sure not to be scared of doing all these little, you know, these 3 things. Doesn't matter who it is. If it's your partner, like, I'm pretty sure, like, hey, if she wasn't helping me or I wasn't supporting her in what she wanted to do, or vice versa,
she wouldn't even want to be with me.
Yeah, like, yeah, you could tolerate it for a little while, maybe even a few years, but then after that, it's just gonna go away. Same thing with, like, if you have, you know, family, friends, parents, anybody, you know, you can't. It's hard to do it, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, you gotta give yourself that self-worth of, you know, and self-achievement or self-fulfillment, you could say too, of you doing it yourself and going and doing it. Like the movie Coco, you gotta seize your moment. Yeah. Except not the way that
he did. And then in case too, if you guys do know someone that they failed, you know, even though they did try, hey, everyone's attempts are gonna be different and everyone's outcomes. As long as if you're okay with, at the end of the day, like, you know, I'm good if I don't try, and if it doesn't bug you at night, I guess. But I'm pretty damn sure you're gonna have those nights thinking like, man, what if I actually try it? What if I try it? As long as I feel like at least I want to live my life, my personal life, because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm with him, but I sleep as myself. That dang, at least I tried. Yeah, I've probably failed. It's gonna suck, you know, and I know, of course, it's gonna hurt, but as long as you can say you freaking tried,
Yeah, but also too, failure is also a learning experience. So if you fail, oh well, you learn, and then you go from there.
But at the end of the day, it has to be on you. What you're okay with, what is fine with you. Yeah.
Not her. You.
Yeah. Well, that was it for our little like video. We just wanted to share that with you guys, just because it's been on our minds lately, and if it's helping us, hopefully it helps someone. You know? You guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to become a part of our world. Your host notification shout out goes to Simona Says. Yes, girl, goes out to you. And in case if you guys want a post notification shout out, all you gotta do is be subscribed to our world. Follow us on our Instagram. We'll just show love. And yeah.
We'll get to you guys eventually.
Yes. Don't forget, like we just said, whatever life has thrown at you, Hakuna Matata.
Means no worries.
Well, we'll see you guys later. Bye.